What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Shosan, and I am damn happy to see you guys. Now, if you guys happen to be one of my Facebook friends, I'm sorry. But if you're not, I recently spent almost all of last week trying to find one particular type of alcohol that you cannot get in fucking North Dakota, and it pisses me off. So, Sho actually found it. We have an imported bottle of sake direct from Japan.
Ooh.
Yeah, Kyoto. Yeah, Sho's drinking tonight, boys. Sho is drinking tonight. So with that, here's to the show. Here's to you guys. Always a party.
Here's to D's nuts.
Oh, jeez.
Indeed. Ugh. Woo! Okay. With that, we're going to kick things off with an awesome and illustrious set of co-hosts that I love having on here each and every time. Of course, we have to start things off with the one and the only Captain Damien.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good to have
Hey.
you back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I just took the last couple weeks off of the podcast because I've been busy driving because I'm nocturnal as fuck and I'm doing Uber now. So yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Doing Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
How is that? Have you been murdered yet?
I have yet to be murdered.
Okay.
I had
that's
somebody get into a fist fight in the back of my car,
Jesus Christ.
and the person in the passenger seat, like the passenger seat right next to me, gave me $40 because they felt bad about it. So that was kind of cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we have Vegito himself.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Rocking these sexy
You
bags, dude. Look
Damn
at you.
Spanish.
Yes,
Really?
my kindergarten Spanish. Leave me alone.
Works for me. Up next, Mr. Althias, fucking around with some glass of some kind.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I just got all my glasses over here. Just got them ready,
The important glasses.
empty.
They're all
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah. Believe me, if they weren't, I would be drinking them.
Good for you. Good for you. Finally, we have the one and only, the supreme illustrious, gallon of tea drinking, Mr. Ron Cleveland.
Don't hype him up like that.
I got all I need right here.
Yeah. Nope. Nothing beats my bottle of sake. Kyoto sake. Oh, I'm so happy. This is awesome. I love sake so much. You guys want to support the Six Gaming Podcast, you can send your bottles of sake directly to me, Mr. Kosan.
I thought you weren't allowed to get those.
Oh, fuck. That's
No
right.
bribes.
Florida law. God damn it. These guys. Fuck this state. But, and I hope you guys have been keeping track of this because this is going on to my favorite part of the show. Drum roll, please. Did we come through?
Ow.
No,
All right.
the
well,
drum roll came through. But I tell you what, every time someone
Right.
talks, you just go to shit in terms of volume.
Yeah, I know.
Good news, everyone!
There you go. It's news. We finally got it out. Finally got it out. Finally rubbed one out. Anyway, all right, let's talk about Nintendo, you guys, because Nintendo is very, very fond of always stirring shit up, and quite honestly, I'm kind of getting sick of it, except for the fact that they are pretty much the company that's always driving forward technology, so, fuck. Anyway, Nintendo's new project, the NX system that they have coming out, rumor going around that they are looking to drop discs for going to cartridges now. How about them apples?
I actually read why they're doing this. Apparently, optical storage is starting to become much more expensive than going back to the chips that they used to use, whereas it was the other way around previously.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting,
Comeback, huh?
yeah, very interesting
Awesome.
change of technology.
Yeah, no, I can't wait because honestly, everything loads so much faster in there. If you're doing these big, complicated games, no one likes your loading screens. So I think this is great. Let's go back to cartridges. So, yeah. You guys don't have anything on that?
I have other Nintendo news.
Yeah, love Nintendo news.
Vans apparently is creating a new Nintendo collection
Yeah.
where you can wear stuff with things like Mario, Donkey Kong, and Link on it.
Of course.
Shoes. the biggest part of Nintendo's branding is their shoes.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So another big thing that was announced, one thing that I'm kind of looking forward to, if you guys haven't heard, Dishonored 2 has been announced. I really can't wait for this one. This is a great game. If you haven't played the first one, please go back and play it. Cheap as hell right now. Excuse me, but Dishonored 2 actually has a release date now. It's coming from the exact same publishers, and it should be out this November 11th, as memory serves. They did kind of demo this at last year's E3, which looked really, really cool, but it was a small teaser. But you're still doing the Hero Corvo, which I'm
So is there any information on the play style of it? Is it going to be like the first one or what?
The word on the street is it's going to be very similar to the last one as far as gameplay and style and powers and all that. They're just bringing out more of the story, and they're going to continue from where the first one left off. So,
Okay.
Awesome.
although, how do you fuck with somebody who's already lost everything? You know, it's going to be an interesting story, though.
Full Metal Alchemist can tell you
Well,
that.
Aren't they gonna have what's her name, the Empress, also be a character in that?
The princess or whatever that survived.
Yeah.
Also, spoilers.
Well, it's in the trailer,
Oh,
dude.
fucking long, dude. It doesn't matter at this point. God damn it. The queen dies, you fucks. There's your
Yeah,
spoiler.
it's the beginning. And that happens
Like, not
immediately.
even 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, what else we got?
MSI is going on for League of Legends.
Oh my God, there's been so much craziness over at MSI.
Oh, it's been awesome. If you're not much of a big League of Legends fan, you still should be watching it. It's downright insanity.
Also, Kobe is the worst NA caster.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God, his casting of the CLG RNG game was terrible.
Oh, he made me want to smack somebody.
Oh, it's like, settle the F down, dude.
Oh my God, you got this high on octane. Like, oh my God.
And he's like, I'm going to settle down here. And then, like, literally half a sentence later, he's back going crazy again.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, man.
7 octaves higher, I take
But
it.
yeah, but Veg, when was the last time a North American team has beaten a Korean team prior to this week?
TSM. A couple
was it?
years ago. Or it was
Okay.
last year.
Yeah.
But before that was almost never.
Yeah, it was pretty insane that CLG has beaten. They've beaten every team so far. They're 1-1 against RNG and the frickin' Turkish team.
Super.
Really?
Super.
Yeah, they lose to the Turkish team, then they beat SKT.
What?
Yeah.
Does
Well,
that-
the first time in history, SKT has lost more than 4 games in a tournament setting.
Yeah, it's just absolutely unprecedented what SKT is doing, or not doing, rather. And it certainly isn't Faker's fault. You see Faker in that CLG game, he was amazing.
Oh yeah, no, it's just his new teammates aren't that good, and you know, and it's ridiculous to watch him because you see him trying to pull the team together so hard, and then his teammates just horribly fail in their positions, especially their jungler. Their jungler doesn't do anything comparatively. What I've seen, what CLG does, or Royal does. Royal is a perfect example right now of what to do, and that's pretty bad to say because we're not even in the best of 5s yet. That's tonight, right?
No, there's still group stage tonight.
I was going to say tomorrow, if I remember reading
Yeah.
right.
In fact, group stage should be going on right now. Just started.
And yet we're here.
I know, right?
Oh, you don't watch. I don't want to hear it.
I've been watching it on and
Oh,
off.
yeah, man.
Yeah, every now and then I'll tune into it. But part of the problem is the other thing that's going on is we have DreamHack going on right now. And so they've always got some really, really cool stuff to watch. So I've been kind of tuning into that too. I love DreamHack. There's always some cool speedrun stuff going on and everything else. So. Anyway. Now, Althias, didn't you mention that you had something too, right?
Well, there's the Battlefield trailer that came out. That was
You know,
pretty
no one cares
interesting.
about that game. It's not like anyone plays it.
It's not like it's one of the first World War I FPSs
Right.
that's going to come out.
So how is it? I haven't watched the trailer.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. They have the gas masks and everything. They have mustard gas and like triplanes coming in, swooping down and shit. It's amazing.
I'm sorry, but I'd play the crap out of that.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And then there was also the announcement that came out earlier that old Damien here was singing along to because
yeah.
of a fucking pimp like that. There was another video that was released, right?
Uh-huh. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, or sorry, not Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare,
Oh yeah.
which is
Hard to keep
set
up.
in space because they're moving on to Space Epic, and the trailer, I don't know, there's something funny about the trailer. They use like a really bad band, like rock band cover of Space Oddity by David Bowie, which sounds roughly like, "This is Major Tom to ground control, stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way."
Basically, they poorly destroy that amazing song.
It's really bad, and
I mean, I get you want to pay tribute, but play the original song. Don't play that shit.
well, it's Call of Duty's like the Michael Bay of video games, right?
That's
Well, plus I bet the
so sad.
must be pretty expensive for the rig.
2 hours.
Yeah. Yes, and also speaking of trailers, Dawn of War 3 for Warhammer 40k was also announced with their trailer as well.
Ooh, 40K.
And it is awesome.
I love 40K, man.
Especially the Dawn of War series. Yeah, by the way, that is one of the most goriest trailers I've come across in a while.
I don't know. Have you seen the Doom one? I mean, Doom's getting pretty graphic these days.
You need to go watch the Dawn of War trailer, then you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out after the show, definitely.
Let's just say that there is some body parts flying everywhere.
Yeah, same with Doom. They're cutting motherfuckers in half. But, no, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I accept the challenge. So, okay, so now there's a little bit of what we call the shitty news, where it's not really big, huge news, but Mr. Damien, you're going to have to explain this one, because word is there was a small fire.
Yeah, there was a little fire. I'll tell this story. So I was like, I'm pretty hungry. I want to eat before the podcast. This is like an hour 10 minutes ago. This happened. I put 2 chimichangas. I wrapped them delicately in a paper towel, and I put them in the microwave, as one does. And I put them in for what I thought was 2 minutes. Turned out to probably be something more around 22 minutes. Then I went back to my room. I was gonna play a little bit of Overwatch, but then something came up on my Twitter feed that was an important Oxenfree ARG thing. I talked about the Oxenfree ARG before. It's like this really big puzzle to help find the secret ending to this one game that's still going on. It's really cool. I was like, oh shit, I better start recording this, and there was like a Discord name and everything, so I got distracted and I didn't go out to go get my burrito like I originally was going to go do. Sorry, my chimichangas. And then after I couldn't find the name on Discord, I started smelling something. I was like, oh no, that could be something bad. And I went into the kitchen, and the living room was all smoky, and the kitchen was all smoky, and it smelled like fire. I was like, well, that's unfortunate. That appears to be some kind of flammable coincidence going on in the kitchen right now.
And the thing is, you do realize that Deadpool is crying because you're chimichangas.
Yes. So I open up the microwave and just see like a black chunk of what I can only call Mexican charcoal in the microwave.
Well done.
And the whole apartment smells pretty bad right now.
Awesome.
But you know, you can't make an omelet without putting a few chimichangas, right?
Right, exactly. Of course, I'm the asshole that made you guys close the windows so that we could have this podcast in some decent quality sound. But, you know.
So now we're stewing in smoke and heat.
What you
And
get,
only one of those is from us.
right? Now, in other shitty news, because, well, let's face it, it involves Roncliffe,
Hey,
who was recently involved in a tournament. How did you do?
made the semis.
Yes, good for
Yeah,
you.
so people didn't do well in semis, but anyway, I actually want to thank that Hog of Ed and Stephen Westman 60 for providing us with material for our next 6 Gaming Reads Twitch chat video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So
All I see is message deleted, message deleted, message deleted, message deleted.
The trolls are
Message-
full force today, but that's okay. I appreciate everyone else. Don't get us wrong, but we're not gonna fuck with that. No.
anyway, but yeah, so basically, Necrodancer came out with a new version recently, and there is something out there called a live split, and live split, of course, is a tool that allows you to keep track of your best times in speedrunning. And there was a particular tool for live split called an auto splitter that would automatically keep track of when you made certain floors. Well, that broke with the new version.
Uh-oh.
And so what I'm in the middle of and almost done with actually is creating a new version of the auto splitter for the current version.
Yeah. Okay. That's
And it's
sounds like
just
a
nice
lot.
to be able to to be able to play and not have to worry about anything.
But honestly though, Ron, if you can branch that out, I guarantee you there are so many speedrunners that want to have that.
There's a lot of them out there. I mean, there's a scripting language and everything for it. This Necrodancer isn't the only one that has something like this, so it's not just that. I made one for Descent as well.
Did you? Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if you can do that universal, man, I guarantee you could probably market that really well.
No, it's already.
I'll be the spokesperson.
So.
Yeah, no. But I'm sure a lot of it's free, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we'll make you
A
rich.
lot of games already have an auto splitter.
Well, we're still gonna do it. Fuck it. I don't
You
care
get the
what
6
you say.
Gaming thumbs of approval.
Yep.
Uh,
I am now
By the way,
Official
a
endorsement.
manager. So
by the way, you've been talking tabletop in the past. Have you seen the library of 3D printable Dungeons and Dragons miniatures?
it's insane. Oh my god, yeah. Of course I
awesome.
the stuff that people are doing these days is absolutely batshit insane. And the fact that they're taking these very 2D drawings that are in the books and they're making 3D figures out of it is mind blowing. There's so much detail that people are putting into it. It's really cool. Reminds me a lot of the Warhammer 40K figures. People spend so much time painting and updating. These are doing really well. Really well. Really pretty cool. I love my D&D games, so yeah. Anyway, actually, I think that's about it for shitty news, unless anybody else has anything they want to quickly throw in there, huh? Come on, make it rain.
You
Nope.
can keep talking about your sake. That's pretty shitty.
Dude, I fucking love my sake. I just took another drink of it. This is probably one of the best sakes I've had.
With or without your pain meds.
Sort of with. I took them this morning.
No.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, okay, fine.
We're proud of you for that, though. Keep that up.
Yeah, well, we'll
You
see.
don't want you doing anything stupid.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I make no guarantees. Okay, you guys. So let's move on to my favorite part of the show, and I can't wait for this. I've been waiting the whole time to do this. It is, hey podcasters, what you playing?
Oh.
Wow.
Fuck you. All right. I'm trying to be exciting. I'm trying to be animated. You know what? We're gonna move on. So, whew. Okay. I've been playing a shit ton of mobile, right? This game is actually a lot of fun. I hate to say it, but I would say it's almost more fun than Team Fortress. Is that it? I mean, it's a lot of fun. I like what they're doing with it. It's still an open beta, so I'm hoping that once the game launches, they'll have some things fixed. Some things may be changed or added. There's a lot that I'd like to see, but we'll see if it actually happens. Then, of course, I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm. It's been a Blizzard week for me, to be honest with you. And then, of course, my obligatory mobile games that I've been playing. So, anyway, that's it.
By the way, I tried Dungeon Rush, and that game is boring.
I don't know why you fuckers hate on that game. I love that game. It's a great little
Because there's better games that do the same exact thing.
name it, and I'll fucking download it and I'll play it. Okay?
Magic Rush.
I don't like Magic Rush. That was terrible. Terrible implementation.
That's because you probably suck at tower defenses.
I do suck at tower defense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible at those. Same with RTS. I'm not very good at those.
Oh,
But
that's why you never
Alright.
play StarCraft.
Runkly, what the hell have you been playing, sir?
Well, we talked about the Crypt of the Necrodancer Melody tournament, which was played yesterday. I actually did very well in the first round. I got second place in the first match and first place in the second match. And then my fingers went all spaghetti on me, and I couldn't play in the semifinals very well. But still, semifinals against some of the people that were in that tournament, I'm quite happy with. The guy, I did lose to the guy that eventually won the tournament.
Oh, at
there's
least,
that.
at least
Oh, that sucks.
hey, at least it wasn't someone that's like, oh, I beat this guy and then he just quits.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that happens a lot. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
anyway, of course, Diablo 3. So here's the information I've got so far on Season 6. Paragon level 647.
Wow. Holy shit.
Solo cleared Greater Rift 69.
Jesus.
Giggity.
wow.
And 4-player Greater Rift 70.
Oh, God.
Yes. And currently holding on to over 5 billion gold.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And this season has been live for 8 days. This is by far my most successful season.
I
after
can
8
tell.
days. After 8 fucking days.
So where are you at in the standings?
I'm not even listed.
Oh,
You have to be like upper 70s to be on the board, but I am not that far off. I'm working on getting ancient items. I need an ancient weapon, and it's just a matter of time at this point in
All
grinding.
I heard that is Ron is carrying me after this podcast.
yeah, that's pretty much.
I've been carrying it. It's like everyone's all like, "Oh, please carry me! Oh God, I can't do this myself! Please carry!"
I can't.
Oh my God, it's sad.
If you can give me the set that drops for me, yeah, I can do it. Other than that, no. Wizards fucking suck.
They do
No,
not.
I think you fucking suck as a wizard.
No, the set that they give you is atrocious, and you know it.
That
No,
doesn't
because
make.
it's not the fucking Firebird set. Firebird was fucking terrible. This new one's at least decent. I don't want
The
to hear
time
it.
bomb one?
Yes, it's better than fucking Firebird.
No, it's
I
not.
know,
Firebird is
because
the
I ran
best set for
Firebird
Wizards.
in the last fucking one.
Maybe because you suck at something doesn't mean that it's bad. Like I
Oh.
tell my little brother all the time, just because you're not good at a class for fucking Call of Duty doesn't mean it's a bad one.
Yes, it does. That's
No, it
exactly.
doesn't.
This is coming from the guy that just said that wizards suck.
They do
Yeah,
suck.
like,
Just
they
because
don't-
you
I'm sorry,
suck at
but-
a class doesn't mean the class sucks.
No,
Who
there's a
cares
difference
if
though.
others
When
do
you
that?
when you
There's
have when
no
you can't do
difference.
any fucking damage without relying on a goddamn set, there's an issue.
All of the classes are like
That's
that.
the
You
way
have to have a
Diablo
set.
works these days. You have to have a set in order to do massive damage. And it's like as soon as you get a set, you've just gone up 5, 6, 7 torment levels.
You're a torment level.
Your mom's a torment level.
Ooh!
Your mom's
Oh,
face is a
sick
torment level.
burn.
Your mom's face's nose is a torment level.
Oh! All right, let's keep this somewhat civil since we've gone off the rails. Althias, what the hell have you been playing?
Well, a lot like you, I've been playing a ton of Overwatch.
Yes.
And you reminded me, I forgot to mention it, but Overwatch's open beta is extended another day.
Yes!
So was
We
it
have
the
one
9th
more
or 10th
day
now?
of sucking. It's the 10th. At 10 a.m. is when it stops.
So are we? So the people who purchased it, are they still going to be able to play, or are they actually shutting it all down?
They're shutting it down. It's not early access, it's open beta. They changed their minds on that whole thing. So instead of keeping your unlocks until release, everything's going away.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's not the first time they've done this. I mean, we brought this up on the last episode. They do it all the time with their games. They will drop everything. Everyone gets a fresh start. It's just we have a bit of a skill gap that some people don't have. So that's
Well, it makes
that's kind of how that works.
It'll make it kind of easier for the open beta people to get started, I guess. Because
Right.
they'll be going
Kind of know
against
what to expect.
crushing the noobs. But yeah,
Right.
I've been playing that, and the last couple days I've been playing Starbound, actually, which
Going old school.
it's a lot different now. Like, they completely changed how it was from when I first started playing.
Yeah.
Like, they actually have stuff. Like, when I first started, it was you dug and you built something to summon a boss. but now you actually have quests, which is more fun.
Cool.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
Right on. All right. Veg, how about you, good sir?
I've also been playing a crap ton of Overwatch. I played it so much so that I actually purchased it
Right.
as my early birthday gift.
Good for you.
Which, speaking of which, Skype is a goddamn liar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
it said my birthday was on the 5th.
Oh. Hey,
Yeah,
if it makes you feel any better, my birthday's at the end of the month. So me and you, fucking, let's do it. We'll
Yeah,
tear up
alright.
the Gemini forever, baby. Gemini forever.
So I've been doing that. Finally, Smite was released on PS4. No more beta, no more closed beta. They actually released it. And I'll tell you what, the skill gap is quite noticeable, especially when you can go 3v5 and have one guy, for the most part, as that third, go AFK for half the game and still win.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, like, I actually had one of my viewers go, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
Because I was playing Cthulhu Con or Cuckoo Puffs. Basically a
Cocoa
dragon.
Puffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs.
Do it all?
So I've been playing that. I've also been playing.
Grand Motorsport.
Oh, that too. Yeah. I only play that when I
Like
play.
right now.
Yes. I only play that when I do podcast. But
Gee, thank you for your full undivided attention.
Wow.
hey, I'm contributing, aren't I
God.
not?
Kind of.
Shut your fucking face. You know it's a lie. Anyway. Anywho, I've been playing a lot more WoW as well. I finally got my flying. Rating's the same. Meh. It's just I'm starting to remember why I quit. But my wife keeps, propping it up like it's, greatest thing ever sometimes. To her own degree, it is, because she only gets to play once in a while, so,
Has its moments.
yeah. But, yeah, Overwatch, I definitely suggest, if you haven't gotten to play it yet, definitely do that. Right now, it's free. It's $40 or $60, or $80, depending on which one you want to get.
Still worth it.
Oh, yeah. I picked up the $60 one because free goodies. Or not free, but goodies.
Yep.
So, definitely just a Blizzard-packed week for me as well. That and, like, tidbits of Diablo 3 and it pissing me off.
Because you don't have a set.
No! Well, it's not only that, it's just I'm trying to get another set that I'm used to on the Wizard, and it just won't drop.
Nope. Because you want it. That's how it works.
Oh, I know.
Diablo.
And as soon as I get it, I'm going to get it again.
Yep. Diablo knows. Diablo knows. All right. Well,
That's it.
sadly, we did lose old Damien, but that's okay. It
Yeah,
happens.
his computer crashed.
He's right
I
back.
could get him in here.
Okay, get in. Are we doing this?
What are we doing? We're doing it live?
All right, are we gonna do this shit live? Fuck it. Do it live.
He can't.
Okay, that's fine. So I did forget to mention though, Mr. Fu mentioned in chat, the new NVIDIA was announced, right? This is actually pretty cool. The new GTX 1080 was announced. This son of a bitch, I can't even believe it. It's got 3 times the performance gains over the old 900 series. 8 gigs of VRAM, 2.1 gigahertz clock at only $600.
Damn.
That's wicked cheap for an NVIDIA. Yeah, that's really impressive.
Wasn't like the starting of the 900 series like almost 1,000 at one point?
Yeah, dude, I paid $800 for mine. So that's really cheap, and that one's right on par with what my current graphics card is. Or just about, anyway. So that's really fucking cool. I might have to cross over again. We'll see. I still have the NVIDIA 3D Vision thing, so I might switch over just to do some 3D again. So,
How is that? Does it work?
what's that?
The 3D vision, does that really work?
Absolutely, it does, actually. You'd be surprised. It even works in WoW.
Hmm.
Like, it's not great, but it works.
Wow.
You know? You can play it. One of the best games was, oh, fuck, what was that one where you're playing War of the 7 Apocalypse guys?
Darksiders.
Oh,
There you go,
yeah.
Darksiders. Darksiders looks really, really cool.
And it's the 4 Horsemen, you jackass.
7.
I don't fucking pay attention. Plus, I'm like half a fucking bottle of sake. I don't even know if you can right here.
Oh, sake's not going to affect me at all, even if I down the whole thing, because it's only 16% alcohol. Go shut up.
No, it's just Japan wine. Come on.
I need an
Right.
excuse, okay? So just let me have my excuses.
They
All right,
suck.
you guys. So
Make better
that'll about do that for that. So I can't wait for this part, and hopefully Damien will be joining us here shortly because this is my hands down favorite part of the show, right?
News?
No. It's better than news, right?
Hey, podcasters, what you playing?
Shitty
No.
minutes?
Even
Yeah.
better, right?
There's
Oh,
a better one.
See you bye.
No,
Oh.
wait, hang on. No,
Wait.
because this is the Six Gaming Roundtable.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this? What is this? I don't know. I've never heard of this before.
Right. So the Six Gaming Roundtable. This is the part of the show where I ask you guys, yes, you guys in our chat, as well as you guys, my illustrious set of co-hosts, a very interesting question. It's open. There is no yes or no answer, and I want to know what you guys think about this. So please jump in at any point. We will at least discuss it. You're probably wrong, at least in my mind, but we'll discuss it anyway, don't worry. So, Mr. Vegito here this week decided he was going to come up with an awesome little question. I actually kind of like this question, so would you please, sir, go ahead and introduce this?
Introduction. Hi.
Hi, I'm Vegito, and I'm an alcoholic.
No.
Hi,
a food
Vegito.
Um,
Start
Really?
with your name, the
So,
reason you're here.
This week, so, god damn it. So I kind of wanted to bring this up last week because I started playing again, which was WoW, and I wanted to know, it's just opinions on others, and why is WoW still one of the most highly rated MMOs out there, and still the most popular, despite the numbers of it declining, and it's not the highest in the percent of gaming in the industry, but in MMOs it's still one of the top dogs, or is the top dog. Comparatively, next to Final Fantasy XIV and other Korean MMOs right now.
So why is WoW still the most popular MMO compared to other games of that genre, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know if we can know, because WoW has just been hemorrhaging subscribers. I think a lot of the people might be legacy subscribers. Like, we've all played WoW, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we all kind of played it for years. I did, at least.
Oh,
And just
That's
all
vanilla.
throughout vanilla and, yeah, Burning Crusade and everything. And it just, like, hit with Cataclysm where it's like, this isn't the same game anymore. So it's kind of been a decline. They've had sharp rises and stuff, but I don't know if you can call it the same game.
well,
that's
we're not necessarily arguing that, I don't think. I mean, the game is still the game. It's still WoW, and it's still hugely popular. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Still a following.
Mhm.
So what is it about that game that makes it so much better than Star Wars or Final Fantasy or, insert MMO here?
It might just be that there's an inundation on the market of MMOs. Like, when the Old Republic came out, I was super excited for that. I really wanted to play it. Because it was
Yep.
BioWare's MMO, right? Yeah. Where it's, like, story-driven and cool, supposedly new mechanics. And then they just ended up making a WoW clone with dialogue. And it was
Right.
kind of boring.
Well, to be honest with you, I about shit myself when I heard there was an Elder Scrolls MMO coming out. I was holy fuck. They're making Oblivion as an MMO. That's going to be like the greatest fucking thing on this planet. Why would nobody play this? And then I found out, well, that's because it sucks ass. It's an absolute.
Oh, it sucks more than ass.
Now, Sophathy in chat, though, she says she thinks it's because the world is so fleshed out that there is no other MMO that compares to how much that there is in World of Warcraft. And that's really true. There's,
That's
what, like
because it's been
20
12
World
years
of
of
Warcraft
expansion.
books? Say what?
Yeah, that is true.
Been like 12 years of content.
Yeah,
Even initially, though.
there's a ton of books. They've got a movie coming out.
I think it's
Everybody knows the storyline for the most part. It's
Mhm.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I
Absolutely.
think it really benefits from the amount of lore, because a lot of MMOs, now that I think about it, don't really have a whole lot of lore. Star
Well, like-
Wars kind of does.
Well,
but-
but even Star Wars is piggybacking off pre-existing lore, I would
Mhm.
say.
Warcraft was.
Already run its course.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft was piggybacking off a previous lore.
Yeah, but
but
it
it
wasn't.
was-
But it was also included in the video games. Though, like they were talking about the movies,
Right.
which is
Well,
different
yeah.
media content.
Plus
It's
it's
essentially a
It's different media
continuation.
content, but the argument still stands. It's
Well,
not new
I
IP.
guess
It's
to
not new IP.
clarify, like,
True.
Star Wars has existed since the 70s, right? Everybody knows that Star Wars lore. And everybody's already had their time, and they've kind of, I hate to say the word, like, gotten over it, in a way. Like, you already know that fucking Vader is Luke's father. Everybody knows that shit.
Spoilers.
Everybody knows there's the Sith and the Jedi, you know what I mean? But as far as StarCraft goes, a lot of people, especially new generations, jumped into World of Warcraft not playing the original RTS game.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden there's all this lore. It was still way too new for quite literally almost the entire world to know what was going on. So I think that's kind of maybe what she implied. But that's how I feel anyway about that. I would have to agree with Sophathy, and that was kind of going to be my point. I think it's the story. You know, the story is so engaging that's what draws people in, and that's what people keep coming back to, is they want to see, okay, what's coming up next. I describe it as almost a soap opera in a lot of ways. But that's also my problem with The Walking Dead. I hate The Walking Dead because it's a fucking soap opera for men. That's all it is.
I thought that was the WWE.
No, that's even
Well-
worse. That's a whole nother level. But no, I mean, let's be real. Like The Walking Dead, one guy's friend is like his friend in the beginning, but then he's sleeping with the guy's fucking wife because he thinks he's in a coma, right? I
Mhm.
mean, come on, dude. That's a fucking soap opera.
It's The Walking Dead is like it's examining how people would react in this situation, not
It's still
the
a soap,
zombie apocalypse.
it's still a soap opera. I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for shitty music in the background. But no, I would agree 100% with Sophie here on this one. I would say it's story. So, Ron,
And
what about you?
Yeah.
That and the fact that Blizzard was a big gaming company before World of Warcraft.
Right, StarCraft.
I mean, I remember back in 2001 when they were talking about Warcraft 3, and I remember, or not 2001, I think it was a little before that, and the guy was saying, well, dude, this is Blizzard Entertainment. Anything they put out is pretty much gold. And that's pretty much held up since StarCraft.
Easily.
Yeah, and it's just amazing how they keep putting out a high level of quality in their content, no matter what they're doing. You know, Overwatch is definitely no exception to this. It's just amazing, and probably the reason why they canceled things like Titan and Ghost and things like that. But the flip side to that is, I see the question here, and I'm thinking to myself, I haven't had the desire to play World of Warcraft in months.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing that's going to make me come back to it is, as you said, the story.
Yeah.
And when Legion comes out, I will be there playing for I don't know how long, but that's the hook for me, is the continuing story. The story just there's no end to it.
Since you brought up Overwatch, I think one of the big things with Overwatch, and again it ties in the story, is the fact that before they even launched Overwatch, even in the beta, they put out the story. It had a full backstory, it had a history, you know, and you could go out there and read about this, and now it's become huge. Like a ton of people, millions.
but it kind of makes me just a little bit disappointed in that, and the fact that it has all this story and there's no campaign.
Well, but
Well, that's
again,
kind of
it's beta, so who's to say that they don't add it when it launches? Who's to say that they don't, you know, push more as the game progresses? I would give it to Blizzard if they did add some stuff in there. I absolutely think they will. But
Well, they might try to make it like Team Fortress 2, where it's just solely multiplayer, where it's still hugely successful.
yeah,
But-
and it very well could. It very well could. And
Adding
I love
more
Team
skins.
Fortress, but Overwatch is a lot of fun for me.
Mhm.
So, my issue is, like, okay, so Team Fortress is just completely inundated with these people who are botting, and they have these aim bots, and it's almost impossible to play anymore. But at the same time, I guess the third day that the open beta was out, they already had aim bots released. So who's to say that this game won't decline? But at the same time, they might just, like you were saying, leave it as is and let it be successful because it is a fun first-person shooter.
But yeah, my problem is if they only have the 2 game modes, that's going to be highly disappointing for a game that has so much potential, though.
Well, yeah, they're probably gonna add stuff. I'm interested to see where they take it.
They've
'cause-
already said that they're going to add new characters. They've already put that out there, and they said you can buy new characters. They haven't said if it's real money or gold. Excuse me, I have a feeling it might be both. But they will expand on it. But I think story is definitely what's driving, WoW, at least. That would be where my money's at. So,
It
thought that
certainly
they had
is
said-
gameplay.
okay. Well,
It certainly is not gameplay.
yeah, it's not, because everyone's copied WoW's version, and some have done it better, as far as gameplay goes. So, story, I would say. Elthias, what do you think, man?
Oh, I didn't know that they said they were gonna have paid characters. I thought that they were just gonna have them available to everybody.
Nope, they said they're going to release characters. It's going to be kind of like one at a time, or maybe they'll do 2 or 3 at a time. But you're going to have to unlock them, right? Which says you're paying for it, either in-game or with real money. So,
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, that's just kind of the model that has always been. So,
Yeah,
it'll
it's like Heroes.
some of the new characters and what they can do with it, because even the current characters are pretty outrageous and they have some really cool powers, and it's all fairly unique, which is pretty cool. Except for my favorite chick, which is Mercy. She's pretty much a direct copy of the Doctor out of Team Fortress. Like,
Yeah, and
I
then
love her.
Hanzo and Widowmaker are both the sniper from TF2.
Yeah.
There's one with the bow and one with the charge-up sniper rifle.
Right. Mr. Fu does say, where does it say you have to unlock? That was an article I was reading over on Engadget. I'll try to find you the link for it, where they're talking about the new characters. Sophie says she's read that everything will be free, which will be pretty cool. I'd like that, honestly. But Mr. Fu says their model has always been everyone has access to characters upon release, which is kind of true, but if you look at Heroes of the Storm, that's not entirely true. Heroes does have
But Heroes is free.
Yeah, you do have to pay for Overwatch.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see
Different
what you're
model.
getting at. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely. Sophie does say, I'm sure you'll be able to buy loot boxes. I'm sure
Yeah.
you will. I'm absolutely sure you will. But I don't know. It'll be cool to see, definitely, on launch what they want to do. Because there's a currency system and all this. This took a really weird turn from World of Warcraft.
Well, we're talking about Blizzard games.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, we've all been playing Blizzard games. you know?
So my end question at the end of this is, where do you see World of Warcraft in the next, I'd say next 3 years? Because I don't see it honestly lasting any more longer than that.
No, I would be the contrary to that. I say it's going to last 3 years at least. I would give it another 5 before they finally either go free to play or they just kill it entirely. I would give it 5 years.
I would prefer if they did something like have legacy servers. That's an issue that.
But they've done that,
Interesting.
and some of the guys that have done that have gotten shut down.
Yeah,
You know,
but if
like-
they were.
He means like Blizzard owns them.
Yeah.
And that would be interesting, but again, how would you do that as a company? Are you then paying for different servers? Are you just going back? how popular do you think that would be to only play Pandaria for the rest of your time?
Well, not Pandaria. Nobody
But that's
would go
like
to
a
Legacy
server,
for
though,
Pandaria.
right? I mean,
I don't know. A lot of people were playing that vanilla server, like in the
absolutely they were.
hundreds of thousands. It was,
Yeah, it was like 150,000 people.
yeah.
But I think a lot of that came from the nostalgia factor. You know what I mean? I think
Mhm.
people just wanted to go back and see what vanilla was, or
Mhm.
people wanted to go back and play vanilla just to relive those memories. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know that it was necessarily a good thing. I just think it was nostalgia. I fucking hated vanilla. I really did. Like, I was playing a warrior at that time, and it was fucking impossible to level. You had no healing. You had to be in a party. It was,
Mhm.
it was terrible. But
Oh, yeah.
that was my experience. You know, I finally got him to 60, but that's not the point, you know?
Mhm.
So, I don't know. It would be interesting to see, definitely.
Yeah. I really enjoyed playing Wrath. That was my favorite expansion.
Oh, hands
And
down. I
If
agree
there
with
was,
100%.
if there was just a way to go back and play through that again without going past.
Oh,
No.
to be a Resto Druid and Wrath again. You always had mana.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
always topped the healing charts.
Yeah, or being a
Okay.
Death Knight and tanking everything.
Made up.
You always top the healing charts unless you were Shosun.
Oh, whoa, ow! Oh, God. That hurt. That hurt. That was narrow.
Can't heal, can't support in league.
Oh, I'm really good.
Stick to damage, dude.
Veg,
Hey,
help
he
me
can
out
heal
here.
in
I am-
Overwatch.
I am really good at playing support in Overwatch.
Yeah, but we haven't played a PvP game, so I can't officially say that yet.
Yeah, but
I still fucking wreck with support in Overwatch.
Yeah.
I'm really good at that.
yeah, we played a game together, or a few. You were
They-
healing as Mercy. I was Roadhog. We did great. Yes.
I love Mercy, dude. She's a blast. She is an absolute blast. I love playing her.
That res is amazing.
Her and Diva, actually, I found out how to play Diva, and she is a ton of fun.
Good.
But,
Is
Any-
that a fat joke?
Ton of fun. Yeah. You're a ton of fun, Veg. Love you.
Oh, don't you know it?
Woo.
so, towards Damien, at least, I'm sorry that everyone's sounding weird. I'm honestly not sure what's going on with my audio today, but we'll get it fixed up next week, definitely. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and wrap things up, you guys. Thank you so very, very, very much for joining us this week. I am eternally thankful for you guys for tuning in. I am eternally thankful for all of my awesome and illustrious co-hosts. So, with that, I do want to let them go ahead and say goodbye. So, Mr. Vegito, would you please say goodbye, sir?
Goodbye, everybody. You have a wonderful evening.
Word.
Or day, or whenever the hell you feel like listening to this.
Althias!
Bye. I'm gonna go put out a fire or something.
Good idea. Grab a fucking extinguisher.
Maybe throw a towel on the smoke. I don't know.
Mr. Ronkley!
Rip Space Captain Damien's computer.
I know, that poor guy, man.
So sad.
And it was happening even when we were playing Overwatch earlier. He would just crash out. It sucks.
Yeah.
But, of course, I want to leave you guys with the one true fact that Sho is the all-time greatest support in Overwatch. So
It's
with
pretty
that,
soon, so-
of course, because I got to get the final word in, which I never do, Mr. Runkley, would you please, 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 sir, take it away?
See you, bye.